Anders Carlson has this teed up, ready to get started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they're led out by the #1 overall pick back in the 2001 draft. He's been around a while. The lefty, Michael Vick.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts, being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Oh, Vick's throw intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Cook. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. You talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Guess who made the tackle? Yes, Reggie White.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Here's Michael Vick. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Manziel. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 54 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 yards.
They went zooming past that number there. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
And Vick's throw there incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Vick with a give to Sanders. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. Off the play fake, Vick. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 to score after one on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. They wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. They're certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jordan Davis, the offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Here's Watson. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Looking deep here for Dobbs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And this one is right down Broadway, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
That throw by Vick incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Vick. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Vick to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
The Packers with a football here late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll get it down on the plate of the 37. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Manziel. Catch made by Watson on the out route. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. So we've hit intermission. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 59 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Manziel. Touchdown, Packers. Rondale Moore from 17 yards out. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 2nd down, and back they go to Sanders. And caught it up. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And these guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. Second and 10.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Cook will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First down, Las Vegas.
Vic now. Eluding the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. It's a second down run with Sanders. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line.
Bronco switch.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw, Vic.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The pressure gets to him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that's caught inside the 30. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Carlson on for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And that one travels out of bounds. So a bad break there, and that will thwart any chance that they had of coming back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Vick. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And the hands team for the Raiders. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have
Vic in trouble, and down he goes.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Well, if there have been any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out in the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Vic readies to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. Here's the Raiders punter now. They'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game.
Returnable for Watson.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And his guys are going to have a first and goal down at the 3-yard line.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Vic's throw taken in by Adams.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3-and-out on their opening drive. Vic goes play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Hand off to Spears.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And this is going to be incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Now Vick on fourth down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
This is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Looking deep here for Dobbs.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up.
Up deep, trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Now he's free to midfield. Rondale Moore
shifts by him.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
A gain of 16 yards.
Vick operating on 1st down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Time to his left.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
There he goes right side.
Look at the big man rumble.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
All right, BG, thanks very much, and welcome.
Well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Whoa! It still won't go down. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
2nd and 10.
Lets this one rip toward Graham. And the defense loses him. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 72 yards.
It has just come so easily, hasn't it? This defense, they've been caught flat-footed time after time after time. This was not a touchdown, but it is another huge play. And they've spent huge portions of this game chasing guys downfield, and that is certainly not a winning formula.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got the connection to the tight end, Graham. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
Come on. Hey, get up. 70, Timberwolves.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Give that sack to the Kobe Dean. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Now here's Vick. And he's got his man. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Manziel. flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
Lets this one rip toward Graham. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 59 yards.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And
he's got the connection to the tight end, Graham. Touchdown, Packers. From 19 yards away.
And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And it is 42-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this is going to be Packer football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. And they got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase the...
They've got his man complete. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jimmy Graham, 55 yards.
And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now Carlson for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now at Lambeau, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the...
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Michael Vick.
To the left side and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest, but now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly, but they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not...
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to kick.
Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. That one looks like he'll throw here.
He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly as that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. All lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
Let's go now.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Oh, wide open, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Kick out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So,
and oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, even with a huge lead, he was looking for more points. Wanted the deep shot downfield. That one goes incomplete. Obviously, he wants to put more points on the board.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 60 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Packers. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10, and he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. But I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. First down, Vic.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Vic.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
you